This is how I think about bikes, how I think about boats. A big part of the reason why I created this channel is because of a crazy idea I had maybe in 2018 or so. I had a little boat at the time, and I was putting it on top of my van to take it to the ocean, and it was kind of a pain, and I thought, man, wouldn't this be cool if I could put this boat on a bike trailer? I wouldn't have to lift it onto a roof, I wouldn't have to ratchet strap it down, I wouldn't have to worry about it flying off on the highway. And so I did. I built two versions. I built a version for a small sailboat, and I thought, man, this sailboat is not really very seaworthy in like a decent amount of wind or in the ocean. So then I built another boat, a Melanesian style sailing canoe that could be towed by a bike trailer that was a little bit more seaworthy, and sailed that as well. And I documented almost none of it. It was a really cool project. And then I moved across the country and gave my boat away. So I decided the next project I do, I'm actually going to film some of it. But I filmed a little tiny bit of how to rig the Melanesia 16. So if anyone's interested in how to rig a Melanesia 16, Melanesian style sailing canoe, then please watch on.
Okay, today we're going to rig a Wharram Melanesia 16 sailing canoe with a homemade crabclaw rig. First we'll go over the mise en place. Got the hull here. Got this shackle and pulley on the front. Got our spars. Got the sail and all the rigging rolled up here. And we have the ama. The first order of business is to roughly lay out the spars, and I've marked where, with tape, where the spar should rest right over the center of the hull. It's important that the front spar is the one with the cleats here and there, and they should be facing down. The cords for lashing are all cut to length. The lashing with the blue tips is for the spars to connect to the hull, and the lashing with the yellow tips is for the spars to connect to the ama. The spars should fit right between the two holes drilled in the hull, right above the little indentation in the gunnel. And you should start with the side where the spar is not resting on the gunnel but suspended above it. Pass the cord from the inside of the boat to the outside and leave about 6 inches hanging out. Loop the cord over the spar and pass it through the other hole so that it crosses over itself. Do the same on the inside. Hold both ends of the rope and pull tight. Repeat 3 more times, but without crossing the rope over itself. Finally, wrap the cord around the knot along the gunnel 3 times and finish with a reef knot to the end that you left loose at the beginning. Once the lashing is finished, it's now time to arrange the ama. The black bands will be the center of the ama. Line up the ama as best you can by eyeball. Start by wrapping the cord from stick to stick over the spar. Make sure you're pushing the spar down. I like to sit on it. Wrap 5 times. Then pass the end through the triangle between the sticks, up over the cord, and then back down through the other triangle and repeat. Repeat 3 times and tie a nice reef knot. Now it's time to raise the sail. We'll start off by making sure that the foot of the sail is around the front spar. Sail is on furled. This and this go to the left and right shrouds respectively. And this is the forestay. Run the forestay through the block on the bow. Now pull the mast up with a slight amount of rake. This can be adjusted later. Be sure to hold it because the shrouds aren't on yet. And we'll start with the windward shroud. Shroud around turn and then cleat off. Pass the sheet through the fair lead here, down through this pulley, and tie off with a clove hitch. Then pass the sheet down through the fair leads here and cleat off in this cam cleat.